While this is not a picture-perfect setup, it's going to work. We'd like to see his spine tilt on the bottom red line, not on the top red line, closer to 45 degrees, somewhere between 2 and 3 o'clock, I guess, on the face, or 1 and 2:30. You can see that he's pretty straight up and down, especially with the rounding of the shoulders. The one thing he does do pretty well, though, is creates a single plane setup, which is when the club shaft runs completely up the bottom of the lead forearm, right on through the back. The problem is that if he was bent over a little bit more, we'd see that'd be closer to a 90-degree setup. His hands would drop a little bit. The club would be able to work a little bit better. But let's just go ahead and watch the swing here in super slow motion and see how well he keeps the club on plane. I'm going to take the club back here. Okay, just a little bit below the plane, you can see. But he brings it back to the plane. Arms in a good spot, drops it right down the plane line, right on through, and makes good contact. As an instructor, what I find is more important than doing everything perfectly is getting a perfect result, or a result that is at least solid contact on the face of the club with the ball going in a straight line. He's done some things really well here. One of those, if I back it up to the impact position, is to see that he's doing a great job of what we call facing the ball at impact in a single plane swing, which means that he comes in, you can see that his knees, chest, shoulders, face, hips are all lined up directly at the golf ball. His hands are back where they were at the startup position. He's come up a little bit out of his swing, but not bad. He's got his right elbow tucked into his right side a little bit, where it's supposed to be in off the right hip. He's in a good position, able to do a good ball strike. That's what we look for. What his flaw sometimes happen is when he starts pulling the ball, he ends up creating a little too much bend in this leg, where the knee drops down to where you see those two bottom blue lines are. That opens him up, and he ends up pulling the ball hard to the left. So that's why he came to the lesson today. So what we're going to ask him to do is really work hard on facing the ball at impact, keep your feet solidly on the ground. Now, this isn't a swing that's for everybody. It's a single plane swing. It's not intended for those of you that are trying to get a lot of hip action and a lot of the classic Ben Hogan style swing. But if you want to swing like Mo Norman or Bryson DeChambeau or somebody like that, this is the way to do it.